You'll see the real me. A disaster. Secrets that I keep locked like a monster.
Hey everyone, and welcome to Darkson Gaming. My name is Chris, and in today's video we are going to break down those Dokkan banners that are going to be here in just a few short days. That's right, we're going to take a look at Blue Evolution Vegeta and Ultra Instinct Goku's banners. But first, before we go ahead and do that, if you like today's video, don't forget to go and hit that like button, hit the subscribe button. Definitely excited to see everybody in 6-year anniversary, as we have an opportunity to really kind of talk about some great stuff. So don't forget to go down and do that. But first and foremost, we're going to go ahead and take a look at Vegeta's banner. I've been hearing and seeing and reading all kinds of things in regards to these banners, and a lot of people are talking about, like, wow, you know, Gogeta just came out on JP, and I'm going to save for Gogeta, and oh, the 6-year banners are horrible banners, and bad banners, and all these things, and I completely and utterly disagree. These banners are very good for multiple reasons, for multiple people. Number one, brand new players, just started playing 6-year anniversary. Great units to go ahead and start off with. I mean, you've got probably one of the best support units in the game with Android 17 here. Then you also turn around, okay, obviously the two new units, great units to be able to have from there. But then, you know, Blue Evolution Vegeta is another stellar unit. And then you've got the Super Saiyan 2 Vegeta that kind of goes into with Resurrected Warriors and Super Saiyan 2. So good boosts that could potentially be happening with both those teams still. I think the most controversy is probably coming with these three units right here with Super Saiyan 4 Vegeta, with Kefla, and then also with Hit. So we'll kind of break down those units here in just a moment. Cell, a lot of people are kind of down on Cell too because they don't like his LR, but he is a really good LR, especially on the team you're going to run him on. Android Saga is going to be a very large category, along with androids. Not to mention you can turn around and have a number of other perfect cells that if you link together with him, you're going to be getting big bad bosses. They link, all of them link very well, hence the reason why they're so good in explosive chain battle. But good units. I mean, that's it. They are still good units. Just because they're not maybe top 10 units doesn't mean they're bad units. So people are going to love this, and I'm sorry, I am Team Vegito. I think that you're talking about a unit that is 1 year old, and a unit that was, or I'm sorry, 9 months old, and a unit that was just dropped on JP. People are trying to compare which one is better, and there is that much of a splitting of hairs. I mean, you're talking about a unit that's 9 months old. I mean, basically it's a carbon copy. I think they both have some good things, but I digress. Don't want to get into him too much. So, more specifically looking at some of these other units, I guess when it comes down to it for whales, yes, everybody's going to have them rainbowed. Me, personally, the only units on this banner that I can actually use is going to be Vegito and these two. So for me, I don't have a whole lot of value into this banner, but you got to remember, we do have Explosive Chain Battle, and then same name update if I really wanted to run these units as you know, on the same teams or whatnot. But then we have the red coin mechanic that's going to be able to come through, that we could sell the units for coins. So that's 3 coins per one of these units. So if I turn around and I pull 10 of these units, that's 30 coins. I mean, that's quite a bit of coins that I can use towards the purchase of other units. So there's value in a lot of different spots. So I guess that's where I sit there and think about it. Now, as far as the units themselves, taking a look at them, you know, Kefla is a very good unit. It's just that she's very situational. You have to have her on the right team. She needs to either be on Rapid Growth or preferably Universe 6. But see, with her, just throw them with all the other Kales and Cauliflas. They link well. It's a very strong team. And the fact that you're not going to have to worry about much outside of the key aspect, which, oh, I need key. Hopefully you're able to have Kaba. If you have Kaba, you throw them on, and you don't have any problem whatsoever typically getting that 6 or more key in order for her to have her full potential. But, you know, with her full potential, she's still hitting, you know, very, very hard. I want to say once she goes on between Super Saiyan Kefla and then also Super Saiyan 2 Kefla, you know, being strong against all types, I want to say she hits pretty consistently at about 3.5, 4 million. So, she's not a bad unit. It's just the fact that she's much more situational. You can't use her in a whole lot of teams, and you do need to make sure she has key support. So Hit is going to get a awakening at some time, and he's going to get defense, and then he's going to instantly be very, very good. So again, Universe 6, a good leader for them. Universal Survival Saga kind of boosts a lot of different other things. I mean, attacked enemies get negative 20%, negative 80 defense for 2 turns. That's good because of the fact that you can run 2 hits, and the whole entire point is to be able to go through and just have them constantly beaten up on a unit. Not to mention the fact of being able to stun an enemy with a high chance. He does well. Yes, he doesn't have a lot for defense. He doesn't show anything, so if he gets hit, he's going to be in pain. But, you know, at the same time, I think he's relying a lot more on that stun. This is someone you probably want to turn around and do multiple additionals with him, and you're going to get the best bang for his buck. But again, he's very situational. Universe 6, Universal Survival Saga is going to be his best units. Target Goku, he actually does halfway decent on, because he can kind of be saved a little bit. Not to mention, you can still get some key orbs and stuff that are balanced in on him. So, not too bad there. And then, you know, Super Saiyan 2 Vegeta, I hear some people kind of dog on him as well, but you have to remember, this is like the first unit that we ever had that was like, hang on, I'm going to hit you for 4.5 million and just not think twice about it. And you're talking about a unit on Global that came out over a year ago. So he was kind of the one that kind of kick-started the massive damage with him and the Goku. And yes, he kind of gets a little wonky because he changes from Super to Extreme when he transforms, so that can be difficult. But otherwise, I mean, he's still another pretty good unit, very key sphere driven, but Super Saiyan 2 is a very, very strong category. We constantly talk about other units and stuff that are on there, and then Resurrected Warriors, you know, just they got another huge boost, so with their orb change, so he kind of adds on to it, helps out from that point. So hopefully that kind of helps everybody out when it comes down to this banner right here. Now, jumping over with Goku's banner, I think, is much easier, and I think people like it better. Obviously, 2 new units, they are what they are. Majin Buu, I think, is one of the top tier units. The Majin team is a very, very strong defensive team. Then you have the Gohan, you know, perfectly fine there. He's got a lot of situations. Goku, okay, yeah, he's gotten replaced by the EZA one, kind of, but that just means you can still run 2 of them on the same team, and you can have a lot of fun. A lot of it obviously comes down to Super Saiyan Blue Kaioken Goku. He can, you know, obviously he makes, he kind of is what he is. We'll talk about him a little bit more here in a second. Beerus is still a very strong unit, but very situational. Same thing with Super Saiyan 2 Goku, again, on the right team, he does well. And then, you know, probably Frieza is about the only other one that's really poor on this, because this guy right here is getting the unit Awakening, Easy Awakening, makes him one of the best units in the game. Same thing, you know, Extreme Super Battle Road, or excuse me, Explosive Chain Battle, and then we also have the boosts on same name update, and then also the red coin. So very good for everything. Again, same thing, I only need 3 units off this banner, hence the reason why I'm probably not going to be going absolutely crazy and nuts. Yes, his transformation mechanic stinks for Super Saiyan Gohan, that transforms into Super Saiyan 2 Gohan, but I mean, you get like 2 or 3 super attacks off with him, and then from there you're just off to the races. I have full additionals in mind. I never have to worry about him except for turn 1. Outside of that, he is just off to the races, just never going to get hit. Then we turn around. Okay, he is good because his team gets much bigger during this time frame with the specific celebration, so he is good. Greatly raises attack. I mean, he's very quickly going to get to the point to where he's going to be causing a lot of damage very quickly. And then his Spirit Bomb attack, if we're talking about, you know, ease of, you know, launching an attack, I mean, after this celebration, 3 or more Universe 7 category allies is pretty easy, and he's a 1-turn killer of any boss in the game. You got to get him there because he has horrible defense, but you can protect him a little bit with some of the other units and things that are on there. So again, he's not horrible, it's just he's too situational. That's what makes it difficult. I think that's the thing that people have to start understanding, is that when it comes down to units, they aren't bad units. It is just simply the fact that they are probably a little more situational, which makes sense because of the celebration, and the fact that, you know, it's, you know, there are other units that are coming out. For me personally, I think that if a unit is good for longer than probably 4 to 6 months, they were a well-built unit, just because of the way gacha games are designed. You know, they're usually, hey, next celebration, the next unit's obsolete. Think about Legends. You're constantly trumping the previous unit, and you can't ever get ahead of yourself. But then we have Beerus, again, very, very hard-hitting. But again, he needs to be on a Realm of Gods category, and you need to make sure that you have Vados or Whis with him in order for him to max out his true potential. Then he's able to really kind of go off to the races and do a lot of damage and stuff. You know, you can beat a lot of events with him. He's not a bad unit, it's just he didn't really age well over time. And then the last unit, obviously, is this guy right here. If you pull him, hey, congratulations, because you just got one of the best units in the game. Because he is the best category leader for Realm of Gods, arguably one of the best categories in the game. Constantly raising attack and defense, so you just get about 3 or 4 super attacks off with him, and you're going to be fine. And then, you know, attack and defense, 150%. So when he comes up here, we're going to be set. So, you know, great chance to dodge. Going to be guaranteeing dodge the first time he transforms. You know, once he gets his Extreme Z Awakening. So, yeah, I mean, these banners are still good banners. Yes, we might still have some of these units, but hey, that's okay. That's the way some of the things turn around and go. But otherwise, that's kind of it. That's my breakdown of what these banners are going to be like. Again, my personal opinion is that they're pretty good banners. I completely respect other people that don't think they're very good because maybe they already have them all. But, you know, that's a whale problem. For Fish and Dolphin, it's not that big of a deal. And for free-to-play units, hey, or free-to-play players or brand-new players, this is going to be probably a really good banner that people are going to be excited about. So, that is going to be it for today's video. A little bit longer than what I normally do, but I wanted to make sure that I wanted to get all the information out there. But let me know down in the comments below what you guys think, what units outside of the 2 brand new units you were hoping to get, and we'll kind of discuss it a little bit further from there. Also, don't forget to hit me up on my Discord and on Twitter, but the links are down in the comments below. But otherwise, that's it. That's today's video. Thank you very much for watching. We'll talk to you guys later.